Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to Thornsbury once again. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I know I am. I'm super stoked for this project here. I'm very glad to be back working at this, and from the great feedback I got on the last episode, just really gotten back into this project, and I have so many ideas on how to continue. And I think today we're gonna just spend some time doing a little bit things here and there and try to explain where we are taking this project in the future. So a great suggestion that you guys came up with. We're gonna check out the stuff I've done already. You can see the build here and kind of what we did a little bit last episode. But before we do that, let's move around and check out. Also guys, if you enjoy this series, be sure to leave a like down below. It really helps my channel out and helps me understand where to take this series here. I want to add a lot of guard towers on like around this ravine here. So we're gonna have one here. There's gonna be a couple of them. You can see it on the map better, I think. You can see the small orange circles, and those will kind of work as a way to defend this. We might do some nice wooden scaffolding up around the walls here, and maybe with some caves for poorer people, and just spend a lot of time actually making this little town here much more immersive, because I feel like what has kind of taken away my inspiration from this is the fact that I just kind of want to push on more buildings instead of adding more variety and more uniqueness to this place, I would say. So I think we're gonna of course add more buildings here, but I just really had to just step back and just change course completely for this project here on where my main goal was, and that is now to make this more interesting town, add more stuff that's gonna be more interesting to build and more interesting to watch. So I think they're gonna do that by adding some towers, more stuff on the walls, and also adding this main building here. This is going to be the palace of the Lord. I cannot remember his name right now. I'm not sure if we have made a name for him. If not, guys, you know what to do. Down below, leave suggestions. But this is going to be the palace. He has his own little area in the back here, and this is the guy that is kind of ruling over Thornsbury. And I kind of went with an Arabic temple design, and I think it fits. It's a lot more wealthy looking, but if you kind of walk around here, it kind of fits. The colors are there, some of the details are there, but it's just in general a much better looking building. So we're gonna work a little bit on that today, hopefully. Before we move on, let me show you what I've done. This is the building we worked on last episode, which I love. And we did some stuff below here, adding some storage and things like that, which is pretty cool. Up above, I also added, from you guys' suggestion, an exotic bird dealer, or just a bird dealer in general. Here we can buy, you can see we have hawks and stuff inside these cages here, blue birds and things. What are you called again? Owl, of course. And then we have more birds and stuff in here. So yeah, just a little chop up here. I love the way it is when you kind of walk up here. You kind of walk this stair, and then you can go a lot of different ways. You can go in here. This is not done. You can go inside here. This is also not done. But you can also go up this narrow staircase, and there's a shop up here. Like, who would have thought? There's also going to be spaces for more houses inside here, like the ones we have over here. Like smaller buildings, just packed and tucked away behind the bigger buildings here. We can have that here as well. We can also do like a bigger building that is kind of raising above here. There's plenty of possibilities here. And then we did this in the time lapse, which you just saw, which I think is just a beauty. Very fun playing around with this, but what I would like you guys to do is to try your best at this style yourself, and maybe help me out, because I'm not completely sold on this. So if you guys can come up with some good details and things on how to make the facade here look a little bit better, I would love to see that. The facade is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks wide, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 13 by 20 blocks. If you guys can just play around with that, if you just want to see yourself if you can do this better than me, I would love to see some feedback on that. And also the dome, please feel free to play around with some dome designs. It's completely new to me and I have no clue how to do this properly. But this building here is like the gatehouse, but it's also going to be the main residence of the Lord here. It's kind of built into the wall, so it kind of acts as a little bit of a defense. We might add a little wall here. But in the back here is going to have his like palace, maybe some water things like parks, gardens and stuff. And yeah, just a general, not a massive castle like the Lord of Krasberg, but it's going to be just a bigger building than the rest here. So let's get cracking, guys, shall we? Today I just want to do a little bit of building on this main building here. I've done some planning and I want to do like this little section here and up here and stuff. And mainly it's going to be the bedroom, the master bedroom, I think. Which also might stretch out into this part and this part here. Like that, so it's going to be pretty big. Then we're going to have other buildings for maybe like his servants and children and stuff. But the master bedroom is going to be here. So what I first want to do is to work on the hallway here. I think I'm going to do... Let me see here. I think I'm going to have some pillars, and I think I'm going to do colorful pillars because I think that's going to look better, and I can do that. So if we do that and bring those up and not too far up, we do that, and then we can do the same over here. So that's 3 blocks, I think, and then yes, all right, and 1, 2, 3, voila. That's pretty cool. For the floor inside here, I think we can go crazy with that. Like a lot of the Arabic builds have like this mosaic thing, which looks super dope. So I wonder if we can play around with that. Can we like do... So if I do... Okay, so let's try that. Let's do something similar to that. No. How would I do that? There we go. And maybe we can do something like that in the middle there. And we could possibly also... let's try... Okay, let's try that. Whoops. I hate working with terracotta, but alright. We do that. Okay, and then... No. Okay, so we have this general shape here. And then we'll find blocks that can work together with this block here. Maybe this one. And definitely this one here should work. So let's do a placeholder and just place that in everywhere. I wish there was a way to connect these. Because that's not gonna work, is it? No, that's not a centered block, so that's kind of a problem. I wonder if there's like any of these blocks that could work. This one definitely could work. but it seems a little bright in my opinion. If it was a similar kind of block but darker, that would be perfect. Let's just bring out a couple of these blocks that has a mosaic looking thing. We got that as well. Maybe that one. There's also like this. Okay, let's maybe... Oh, it's just too bright. This one here though is kind of a cool block. And do something like that, and like that. That's not too shabby. Could I put you there? I think it's gonna be better with that one though. But then we can place that one in these corners. Like so. Just to keep it symmetrical in a way. And that's pretty cool, I think. It's very like messy and stuff, but I can live with that. Kind of want to break it up a little bit from... That is just way too dark. If I do... I just kind of want to break this one off. Nope. Alright, well, that's kind of working, I think. But then I might remove some of these blocks with... Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. And maybe that? No. Well, let's go with that for now. And then the walls will be, I think, just a tan color for now. Just gonna bring those up. I'm gonna do like more or less like interior first on a lot of this. The facade is obviously done, but I'm gonna, for the rest of this building here, like where the windows goes and kind of all of that is gonna be based on how the interior turns out. So we're gonna do something like this. Bring this up and then like that. So that's gonna be the staircase leading up here. So we can follow that. It's gonna be a double staircase. It's gonna look pretty cool, I hope. Let's bring this wall in here as well. That leaves us with a little bit of an open area here. We could just leave that as like a thick wall. Or we can do some interesting stuff like storage or something there. So we got that now. What I want to do now is I want to have some kind of pillars here. Maybe not that big. Could I do maybe just horizontal like that? Whoops. Bring that up. Yeah, like that. That is kind of cool. I think that works. And then we got to do something cool for the ceiling here, where we can't go too tall. It has to be within this block here. But what we can do possibly is let's see if we find, let's use this kind of block. I love the color of this one. It's a cool looking block. Here again we gotta do No, it's got to be like that. But then... Okay, let's do that. Alright, that's gonna be a little tricky to play around with, but if I do... Or maybe... like that. That's a not too shabby arch, right? And then... And then we'll just do something similar over here, where we do that. No, full block, stair, slab, and then stair, slab. Like that, and then we'll change these out. Alright, and then we have this little thing in the middle here, which we could possibly do something cool with. Let me see, just need to place that in. We could of course change some of the colors here and stuff, just kind of creating a general shape right now. This one could be like, because we have all this space here to work with. So if I do that, we can do something like that. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Now what I want to do is just add a little bit, like a wee bit of detailing here, like that, and also like that, and maybe just a full block. No, actually, let me, there's this block that looks a little bit like gold. Maybe that one, or that one. Which one looks the best? Well, let's go for that, which then will have a chandelier hanging down from it, like that. That is kind of cool. I can live with that. Yeah, let's do it like that. And what we possibly could do, just for the fun of it, would be to add some of these. Just to change up the patterns a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot better. And then just kind of leave it like that. And maybe just keep it open, like just... It's hot in here. It's a desert. You don't really... Well, the nights can be cold. Maybe we should figure out a way to block this off. But let's just do maybe something like that with some paintings on the side here. Matching paintings? Nah. Let's do... Like, most of these paintings would be stolen, so it doesn't have to match. Like, it doesn't have to be the same style, because they probably stolen it for some ship that was coming to Haven's Bay. Let's do that, and then we will do a staircase going up all the way here. That reminds me, guys, if you kind of want to know a little bit more about the lore we have here, what we're doing, why the style is like it is. Why, like a lot of people ask, like, why on earth do they use wood? They're in the desert, you know? But there's everything is explained in the lore documents, which you'll find in my Discord channel. So just read that, play around. You can read the lores of most of my builds there, and it might be really interesting to you if you are into lore building and just into what I'm kind of doing here, my kind of building here. Well, let's do something here. Let's do something. Some details. Maybe also a rack on the top. Yeah, let's do that. And then maybe just, why not like a little table here with a flower, something like that. Again, just to prove wealth, show what you have here. Now it's looking pretty cool. I like it. It's not looking too shabby. So yeah, get in here. Oh yeah, the door is gone. We gotta find that again. Is this one here? Like that. I guess we should do a door over here as well. Yeah, that works. I wonder if there's like a gate here. Maybe that one that we can place in here just to add some cool stuff to this. How does that look from the outside? Yeah, that's not too bad. Very cool stuff. I think that's going to be it for today's episode, though. We've passed the 20 minutes now, and I don't want to keep my videos too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this a little bit here. We really didn't get as much as I would hope to do, but we're going to keep on building here. I'm stoked, I'm inspired, and I hope you guys are as well. If so, make sure to smack the like button down below. Leave feedback, suggestions, and all that stuff. It's really appreciated, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.